And we're live. Hi, everyone. I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And welcome to Full of Brick number 77.
77. Happy 75 and 76.
That was... So today is October 2016, and we're back on Sunday.
Technically.
Yeah.
Qualified for 6 and
Brick
grade 5.
dudes.
Woohoo! But I don't
And
know.
then Rick
no.
uses leaves after he...
I know, exactly. You guys are robotic.
Oh.
And cannot see you at all.
Someone's on the internet. Can you hear us?
Nobody's on the internet.
Are we still robotic? Mr. Roboto.
I am robotic. I am robotic.
How is it now?
I am robotic.
Is it better?
Talking to us.
It's because no one can hear us. That means we have to...
I want to say it. And we're live.
Hi, everyone. I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And welcome to Full of Brick number 77.
And we're robotic.
Okay, so you said that...
Okay, so there's a birthday party that Tristan's invited to. He's in grade 7. And I guess girls and boys are now starting to, hey, let's hang out now for birthday parties. Although this is a cool hangout. It's at an indoor arcade.
Called Palladium.
Palladium, which is an old place now because it was around when we were little.
Yeah.
And in grade 7. There, because why go to these places when you have things in your own house like Xboxes and iPads?
But they have arts and
yes.
They have batting cages.
Yes. Oh, I have an idea.
What?
So if I go to the birthday party this afternoon.
I thought we're all going.
I thought you said we're not going.
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I have to go spy on Tristan.
So part of it was, okay, so we always love to spy on Tristan. Tristan's our favorite spied on child. Maybe because he's the firstborn. And
the creepy parents.
So we're like, ooh, what are we going to do when Tristan's in the arcade? Don't say stuff like this to me. So yesterday, Nick's like, you can't spy on your kid. That's just wrong. Did your parents spy on you when you were in grade 7? Because I was thinking like I was going to trail around right behind him. And he's going to like sit on a game or a console or a driving console. And I will slide right beside him and go, hey, buddy. I'm gonna race you. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be too much of a helicopter parent. Really, you're gonna come now?
I thought we were just Graydon and Mason. And
see, because what you said you're not gonna go in my head, I quickly we're gonna do while Tristan's like
okay,
the old plan was, I don't know, you're gonna go with me and we're gonna spy on him, but that's gonna be crazy because we have those other children.
What's the plan B?
The plan B is I will just go and spy on him, but it'll be cuter because I'll be like, hey, other mommies, what's going on? Let me take out my binoculars to spy on my kid. Oh, he's right beside me.
You think there's going to be other mommies there spying on their kids?
The mommy of the girl is going to be there. So I was going to like elbow with her. Hey, do you need help with serving the kids?
Yeah, you could just do that, and I'll just take Mason and Hayden in, because don't they have little short people things there?
I don't know.
And if not, we'll just go outside and do some poke hunting.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking we were gonna do in the first place.
It's gonna rain though.
And then that's what I was gonna think in the second place. So my plan C, since you guys were not gonna go with me, but if it wasn't raining, I was gonna go with Tristan. He's gonna go to Palladium. I was gonna skip over to Indigo Chapters and sit and read. In peace and quiet.
You can still do that.
No, I can't. When? Where? When you guys are there? As someone's going, Mommy!
Yeah.
I can't do that. I was going to go do that, and I was going to go to Whole Foods, and then I was going to, like, cross-reference price checks.
So what time is his party?
So the party is from 2 to 3.
Oh, I thought it was at 1:30.
But we have to be there. 35.
Oh.
So that they can count all the children and make sure everybody's accounted for.
He said that he was
tokens,
in her class in
last
grade
year.
4 and grade 6.
I know. That's why I'm like, why are you invited? What makes you invited? Who likes you that you're one of the...
Maybe her friend.
Invite Tristan because I want to see him on the weekend to see if he wears jeans.
Maybe her friend wanted her to invite Tristan or something.
Exactly. That's why That's why I wanted to spy more. Hey, Tristan and all these friends.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible mother.
you can still do that. I can just hang out with Mason. Mason wanted to build.
Oh,
I can
okay. I
just
guess
do
that's
that.
plan D. Because part of my plan C, if I were going with Tristan solo, but it was sunny, we could switch cars and you could go to your park, Aquitaine, and take them
Oh,
around.
I like
Oh,
Mason.
you're doing blinky, 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 blinky.
Mason
See?
wanted to build, so I can just build with him.
And what's
if
going to
it's
happen to
raining.
my baby?
You could take it. You could take Mason Hayden with you.
I don't want to take Hayden with me.
Oh, it'll impede your spying ability.
Yes. And my reading capabilities and I want to go shopping and be by myself.
Well, we'll see how it is if it's raining or not, and then we'll figure that out. But we'll give you an update.
Maybe he'll be napping anyway.
We'll give you an update next week on how this fiasco went.
How Tristan was embarrassed by his mother on
He doesn't get embarrassed though.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's why I think it's more than okay
It would be Mason
for me to sit right beside him.
I would have been embarrassed by my parents.
Yeah, I don't know why you're embarrassed. I would love my parents to helicopter. My parents never helicoptered on me.
Yeah, helicoptered.
That's a word.
Last Monday after our live stream, because we did the live stream on Monday. Hey, Pumpkin Bricks. We went to Centennial Park because Centennial Park is going to be where Tristan's next cross-country meet will be.
The final cross-country meet.
And apparently it has a really steep hill. So his next cross-country meet is going to be actually longer than the previous one.
Yeah, so the one that's just a few weeks ago was 2.8
kilometers.
And now it's going to be 3.9.
Which is only 1.1 kilometers
which
more.
may give him an edge against the other boys who may or may not have the stamina for that longer distance.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But then again, you're going at a really fast speed.
Speed.
So-
But then, yeah, if you're going faster speed, some of these faster speeders
Might go out too hard.
fizzle out.
Well, we'll see how
There's
he
a
does.
huge hill. We're telling him if you don't bring a medal home, you don't come home.
Most likely he'll do worse than fourth because there's a lot
So many more kids.
Yeah, more
For
kids.
sure.
More
You don't know
skilled
what-
kids
you don't know what
because
the other
it's basically
competition
the
is.
winners of
Of every
all the
single-
other meets combine and do this one.
Our poor kid, no pressure. Right now, I need him to work on his speech, but we need him off the internet. So,
Yeah.
and his speech. So every year the kids have a speech in school. And
Grade 4, his speech was about
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
He's very good at memorizing in a robotic way.
And then in grade
I love
5, his speech was about Lego.
I love Lego. Legos are fun to build. Block and
And
block
then in
and block.
grade 6, last year, his speech was about running.
Because we made him run, and he had no choice but talk about running. And this year he wanted to talk about TV.
I thought he wanted to
feel-
talk about sugar.
So he wanted to talk about TV. I'm like, why? Why do you want to talk about TV? Because Dad's speech is on TV. What are you going to talk about TV? Anime? You can talk about anime.
Oh yeah, he could talk about anime.
You can tell him that too. But I have no. And I'm like, why don't you talk about sugar? Nobody talks about sugar. Sugar is so bad for you. And he's like, that's a great idea, Mom. You're going to write my speech for me, and I'm going to memorize it so well. But he's never made it to the nth final level.
Yeah.
Versus Nick here was our finalist all the time.
But I suggested, why don't you do a speech about basketball? No, I don't
Yeah,
want to do
I know.
basketball.
No, he's like,
what about Pokemon
maybe
Go?
next year.
What about Pokemon Go? No, I don't want Pokemon Go. I figured maybe lots of people do Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
but I
for
think
that
sugar is a great topic.
stuff. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna talk about sugar because people are like, "What's sugar? Is such a boring topic," and yet everybody's on sugar. Who's that? Alec Brick.
You don't know Alec Burke?
I know. ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Very good.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
So there were a lot of steep hills at Centennial Park,
Oh, yeah,
and
back there.
Tristan,
But it wasn't so big.
he wanted to tackle a lot of them.
Yeah, so he did. He went through all of the steep inclines. But where we watched was actually one YouTube video of some parent who took a Centennial cross country meet video, and it was not the steepest one.
No, it was just like a thick
It was
hill.
the mountain. I think it's that green grass.
Oh, okay.
And then they have to come down again. I'm feeling very sleepy.
So, and I think even the high school kids do Centennial Park too. But
Yeah.
probably a different route.
Yeah.
Because there was some footage of Centennial for the high school kids.
Oh, I see.
I tried to do some pokey hunting at Centennial Park, but
Yes.
it was kind of a bust compared to all the other
I
places.
know.
we
It
went.
really was. It really was. There was like maybe a strip where they of
There's a bunch
trail.
of pokey stops,
Yes,
but there were hardly
not a
any
lot of-
actually creatures, as Maria put it.
And when we were little, we used to go there, or I used to go there with my dad and play tennis, but I didn't really gallivant all over the grounds of it. And it's not super big. But it's also, it's
I was telling my
fun.
dad. My dad said that we used to go have picnics there when I was little.
Picnics? You guys are fancy. We don't even feed our kids. We're like, here, bring a water bottle if you guys get thirsty. Or swallow your saliva if you're thirsty.
Yeah.
You're fine. You gotta pee? Where's the bush around you?
No, we took them to the porta potty.
Yeah, there was a porta potty. But I was getting a little anxious there because A, I don't like porta potties. Thank God I don't have to go pee. But I still get anxious with my boys who can pee standing up.
They had the urinal.
There's no amount of fancy can be tagged along with the word porta potty.
It's an oxymoron.
Fancy porta potty. Oh.
And then, well, actually in the morning of Monday, actually went to the gym as a family. We hardly do that.
Well, we do it on long weekends.
We do it on long weekends.
When they're like, oh, that couple, they're back together again.
And what is Alex says, Harold told and thought you were playing Pokemon Go, Nick. Let's build stream.
Let's build stream.
Oh, I wasn't. I was running this morning. We were doing our 16K with Tristan.
Yeah. So
no, we were kind of playing Pokemon Go because on the drive there, we went through Streetsville and there's about 13 Pokestops through Streetsville.
He's not counting at all how many Pokestops things are in every single area that he runs.
So Tristan was just basically swiping as I was driving slow.
Oh.
Well, it was the speed limit. It was 40.
Slow.
I know, there are cars behind me.
When we went to the gym
the gym.
Monday, you guys ran outside so you can do your Poke
runs.
running.
We did 8K.
And I did 10 on the
I know.
I was able
impressive.
to muscle through that.
But then now your foot is okay?
My foot's still okay. A few times it's been tender, but not tender that it was painful tender. And then I did an outdoor run with you. Was it the following day or my day off on Wednesday?
Yeah, we did 10K as well.
So we did 10K. That was outdoors. That was a slow 10K because I was Pokemon running.
Poke hunting.
Poke hunting.
Poke running.
But still, I was able to cover it, and it was nice to be outdoors. And then I think, when was it? I did 8K. Thursday night, because Friday, Saturday.
So do you think you're going to be ready for your half marathon?
If I can get myself to 15.
If you can do 16, then
15?
16.
16.
Then technically you could do
So I was supposed to go to the gym this morning, but we wanted to air this early. Later,
with Tristan.
Oh yeah.
And I actually did some of the drills that I've been doing with Tristan with Mason as well.
And how is Mason?
Not bad. He was doing the dribbling drills.
At this age, we didn't really take Tristan.
No, I didn't have a structure of drills to do with him.
Yeah.
And so we did the dribbling drills. It's kind of harder because the ball's so big, but he was at least doing it. And then even some of the shooting drills.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't get so discouraged.
That's good because I feel like the one that I signed him up for every Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
So we went to yesterday. It was a bunch of chess passes, but I feel like because there's such a mix of kids who may or may not be in the mindset that it is just basketball. Like they're all just in the mindset that it's play, right? Which sure it should be play.
Yeah.
But because it's just play, it's not really let's figure out how to do basketball. So it's still a very different. Like when I watch Tristan, I'm scared.
Why?
Like I'm scared how the drills look. You know what I mean? Like it's really like structured. It's really professional looking. Like there is an endpoint to this versus I feel like this 1 hour of basketball is let the kids run around. They're socializing. You know what I mean? Like the parents feel like, oh, I put my kids in an activity and I'm getting some
maybe the next round
credits.
Next year we'll
maybe
put Mason in that.
Oh, is there something that's for that age?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's scary.
And that's why those kids are so good when they get to Tristan's age, because they were doing it when they were Mason's age.
Yeah, about that.
And
would it be the same evenings? Because you're taking all of that.
I think it's different evenings.
So skating yesterday.
I took Mason to skating yesterday because Maria was at work.
I was on call and I'm like, Nick, you just gotta pick up.
And so we had a
patient.
We got there early at 11:45.
11:45. And they were already on the rink?
No,
or they were getting on the rink.
They were getting on. They were
Weird.
lining up. So I quickly got his skates on, and I'm like, oh, we're late. And so
and the people recognize him. I'm like,
well, I said, he's here for the 12 o'clock. And this is his third time, and I don't usually bring him. And then so the lady said, this is the only learn to skate, so this is probably the one. And it's 11:45. I'm like, okay. So he went on, and then it was good though, because it was one teacher and 4 of them.
Yeah.
So it was like he had more attention, because he was telling me that there were a lot more kids in his class.
What if that was like a semi-private?
Oh, maybe. Is that more expensive?
Yes. So usually Mason's class
is that why it's like shorter? Because it's,
I don't know. I'll look into that. But Mason's class is usually at 12:15 and it runs for 50 minutes. So it's 12:15 to 1:05. I know it's a weird time, but there's usually about 10 to 15 kids in the class. It's a lot of kids, right? But all of them don't have any skating skills. And again, depending on the parents who take their kids to skate on a personal like time frame, then these kids don't know how to skate at all, right? Because I feel like the kids who are taught to skate by their parents, they won't start at this level.
Yeah.
Even if they're rough, they won't start at this level. So I had him take him, and I get this text as I was like closing up at work. Oh yeah, we're almost late for class. It's 11:45. I'm like, no, it's 12:15. And then by the time I picked up Peyton and ordered takeout for lunch, and I got to the rink, Mason was already out. I'm like, how did this class already done? Like, I wanted to go in, and
I didn't realize it was supposed to be an hour. I thought it was only 30 minutes in general.
But if it was semi-private and he had one-on-one class, even maybe that has a better, better quality versus quantity.
He was able to get a lot of one-on-one attention.
Yeah. And he enjoyed it still.
Yeah.
He was so sweaty.
He said they got to learn how to skate backwards.
Yeah, and that's also crazy because at the very first day of Learn to Skate, they were putting kids in different categories.
Yeah.
If you've never, ever gone on ice, go to like, this change room, number 1. If you had before, but a long time ago, but know how to skate forward, then go to change 2. If you haven't in a while, but know how to go forward and backward, but haven't been skating in a while either, then you know what I mean? So like
so that's already the third stage.
Yeah, they're trying, but we all started at 12:15.
Okay.
Still, but everybody had different teachers, right? Yeah. So
this one might be semi-private because in the whole ring,
all the other kids were like,
no, they were like different sections, but there was like pro skating little kids that were like doing like fancy stuff through these pylons, like down in the corner, and then there were like kids worse than Mason, like over here. They were like maybe 5.
Mason was in the middle somewhere. 4. Mason was in the middle somewhere because there's some kids worse than Mason.
Maybe. Oh. But
well, Mason said,
and then there's some older kids too, and younger. It was like basically like in his group.
I could go for learn how to skate.
There was maybe like a kid Tristan's size in Mason's group, and then 2 other kids. There were like 4 of them.
Yeah, maybe it's semi-private then.
Maybe.
That's funny because Mason also came and go, hey mom, did you know there's also another kid named Mason in my class? And there's Mason's dad going, this is Mason. Is he on your list?
It's cold up there.
It is cold.
I was up at the balcony.
Oh, I just sit by there's always a bench.
It's not as cold in the balcony, so I went up there. But my seat was a little bit
cold. You started getting cold. We were like wearing once I came in wearing my Birkenstocks, my flip-flops.
Yeah. My
feet were like frozen by the end. Like I had to keep on going out.
That's why I was like, oh good, it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're there for an hour. So Tristan just stayed in the car?
He was deep, and then but by the time I was getting his skates off, he came in and he said, oh, it's hot in the car.
And not only that, but sometimes I feel like if you leave him in the car and it's locked and then he opens it, won't it go bing, 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 like siren?
I don't think so.
I guess it didn't yesterday. So yeah, I had on-call yesterday. So I had 2 great back-to-back on-call weekends, which is always good for callbacks. Yes. But I won't be on call again until after I go to Disney.
Oh. And you're going to Disney in a month?
No, in 3 weeks.
Oh, so no Full of Brick that weekend.
No Full of Brick for that weekend, but the weekend after. So I leave from Friday to Friday. What are you doing? You're already making plans in your head. And then next year, I don't think we're going to go to Disney. It just seems so like November, and then March break is just around the corner. I don't like going there. But maybe for our 40th birthday, when I turn 40 and you don't turn 40.
Older woman.
We're 22 days apart.
Yeah. We went out on a date.
Can I charge my phone? I'm at 26.
I'm
You have
on.
to share some charge. It'll be fine.
On Wednesday, we went on a date.
We did?
We went to Frankie Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that already. Oh, my goodness. So Wednesday was my day off. That was us doing our poke run in the morning for 10K. But part of that poke run was we had to get it done quickly in time because I had these guest passes to go to a private L'Oreal sale. And
What's L'Oreal?
So L'Oreal is a cosmetics brand.
Not Lego.
Not Lego. But it also has like a bunch of other different.
Ralph says that means no full of brick, but hanging out with VA. Maybe.
No pressure there. So, but it had like also different varieties of other brands under the umbrella of L'Oreal.
Yeah.
So last time I went to one of these sales, it was maybe a couple years ago with my mom. And I don't know why Credit Valley, where I work, doesn't give us any more private sales passes. But a girlfriend of mine got it through, I don't know, her mom. So she can always give me that pass and I can bring like a friend, which you didn't want to go into. But it's such good deals. Like the best deal would be like nail polish, which I know I don't really use a lot, but it's good to gift. So one nail polish by Essie would usually be like $13, and here it was $1.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
That's cheaper. A great deal, right?
I saw you some like was it?
I mean, they don't have the best selections.
It was like $15 to $5 for SPF.
Yes.
Is that good?
Isn't that okay? Is that good?
Yes. Well, it's not 13 to 1. After you have to say
13
15
to
5 first.
But
and
15 to 5 sounds pretty amazing because the 15 to 5 you do. Now, the thing with the nail polish is they don't have the best colors, right? So you get what you get. So I'm trying to get like the most neutral or what. And then I'll try to make like clumps of it and then give them as like stocking stuffers for Christmas.
Do they have medium azure?
No medium azure. You know what? There were some blues. Did you see the blues that I took a photo of?
I saw the footage, but I wasn't really looking at the colors.
But yeah, SPF, we use SPF a lot. So Umbrella, which is a great brand, it goes from 15 to 5. Where else can you find that? $5 Canadian, which is like $0 US.
Yeah.
Really, at this exchange rate. They also have like my favorite brand, which is La Roche-Posay. But again, it depends what is the available item. So they have the brand, but they don't have the items that I use. So there's no point buying anything. I got my mom a bunch of like even shampoos, but they're not your favorite shampoos, so I didn't buy you your favorite shampoos. I still
she got me hairspray today though.
I still spent like $100 though on like little things, but most of it was like SPF.
But then it really would have been $500.
Yeah, exactly. And they actually limit you. You can only spend up to $600, which I can't. Oh. I can't fathom who would spend $600.
All those other ladies.
And a lot of it could be resale or gifts, right? But what I find interesting was, again, I don't know, you don't probably know this, but sometimes when there's like, for example, Clinique, right? Clinique like lotions or face stuff, they'll say spend $100 and then you can get this gift box, another gift box, either for free or you'll have a special duper gift box and say this super duper gift box is worth $200, but because you already spent $100, we'll sell it to you for just $50 more. Whether or not that's fake or not, I don't know. But they had a bunch of those super duper boxes, for example, from different brands.
They look pretty.
They're always pretty. Like they always have like a mascara, like, you know what, like a mismatch of everything, like a taste and see. So it's cheaper than buying things individually. But I always wonder, like, do those special duper boxes ever get sold out when women don't buy, you know, like X amount of products, right? So they're all selling them there. I guess it's like their way to like dispose of these products. But yeah, nothing super duper fun. We went there, and then where did we go on our date? Sorry, you're saying that you're kind of like fading out on me.
We went to Frankie Tomatoes.
Now you can be chit-chatting again.
So Frankie Tomatoes is an Italian buffet. And my mom first took me to it before, but they have like a lot of pizzas. Your
mom took you before
I think that was the first time I went.
When you were 2?
I wasn't 2, but I was
20.
I was maybe it was even before.
Before Wednesday, just Tuesday.
I was gonna say BM, but that's something else. Before Maria. So they have like pizzas there and different types of pastas and meatballs and sausages and calamari and different pastas.
Roasted meats, veal parmigiana, eggplant parmigiana, roasted potatoes,
tons of
lasagna.
Stuff. But the thing that was cool that we found out later was if you call ahead of time, they have gluten-free options.
Yes, for our gluten-free people.
Because for the longest time, we're like, oh, we can't go to Frankie Tomatoes because Tristan's gluten-free.
And he'll just walk around sad going, hey, look, you can have these roasted vegetables. Thanks, Mom.
And so that's why when Maria was off and the boys are in school right now, and she said, oh, you want to go to Frankie Tomatoes? And we didn't have to be guilty because wasn't around, so
because we won't tell him.
we jumped on the opportunity.
We jump on opportunity like food
to get some gluten-rich food into our system.
After running a 10K. Am I really into my weight loss program or what?
So Hayden liked the pizza.
Yeah,
right?
he liked the pizza. But it was some parts of it smelled a little bit musty.
I think it's an old
building now.
place. But are we gonna have Tristan's
We could.
dinner?
Did you tell your mom about it? You haven't had a chance to talk to your parents. Talk to your parents first, what they think.
They're coming in on this week.
This week, right?
Yeah,
so I tell them because I didn't get a chance to chat. I didn't really tell Tristan much about it. Have you?
No.
I haven't, yeah.
Mason saw the because I was editing on my phone.
And what did he say?
He's like, "Oh, I didn't go here." I'm like, "I know, you were at school." What's this place? Because it was the whole Leaning Tower. Because that was the thumbnail. So.
It's a fun place. It's a little bit far though, but
yeah,
they can drive. I mean,
Markham.
what's the point of having if we don't drive? And my mom will be, we'll just take my mom.
Yeah.
Righto.
Thursday was again Tristan's basketball practice. So this is the one where he's with the older kids, the kids from grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, and he's in grade 7. So we get to the high school and the gym's closed and all the other kids are just outside. And there's this one mom kind of with I don't know, she had a sheet of paper and said, "Who here got the email?" And like no one raised their hands or something. So apparently there was like this fair or something that the high school was having. And so
a book fair?
I don't know what kind of fair.
A career
fair? They just said fair.
Because fair to me is like has clowns and elephants.
It's probably like a career fair or science fair or something. Something's
FAIR.
Oh, okay. What did I say? FAER? What's that? What is
fair
that?
is a ticket like to
I thought the other fair was like, that's not fair.
Yeah, that is true. That's injustice or justice, but also FAIR.
Okay. I wasn't sure. That's when I texted her. What was I going to say?
There's a fair. I'm like, you have to pay to get in? Oh. Okay.
So we just went home and he was he was like, "Oh, good, I get to go home."
I know. He had the big smile on his face when he walked through the doors at 8:30. I'm like, what? Why? Because again, once they have plans, I'm like, oh, a nice quiet evening would be in my 2 little babies. And
then you hear like the door open.
No!
But we were driving home and I asked Tristan, "So are you happy or sad?" And he said, "I'm a little bit happy and I'm a little bit sad."
He's so neutral. He plays you like that.
I asked, "Why are you a little bit sad?" He's like,
you're sad, Daddy.
Because I wanted to, I can't remember what he said.
I wanted to kill them in suicides, but I'm a little bit happy that I don't have to be killed in the drills.
I don't know if it was he wanted to run or I can't remember now, but yeah. So we didn't have it.
He says that same thing. It's like me saying, "Are you sad now that the library is closed?" I'm a little bit happy and a little sad. A little bit happy because I don't have to read, and a little bit sad because I don't get to see the anime section in the library.
Yeah.
Your kid's a politician. Like, he could be powerful if he could just read.
You watched Star Trek this week.
I did. I actually watched Star Trek in 2 shots.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was good.
And
I like Chris Pine. Who doesn't like Chris Pine?
Hayden was watching Star Trek at your mom's.
I know, and didn't want to go home.
Because he kept on saying, Star Wars, Star Wars. He thought Star Trek was Star Wars.
Yes. So he had his first sleepover at my mom's. Was that his first sleepover?
That's what they said.
I think it's his first sleepover. My mom said a few times already. I'm like, I don't remember the last time I relinquished my baby to you. I relinquished Mason to you.
And Hayden.
And Tristan's dying to sleep over.
A murder-suicide.
You know why Tristan's dying to sleep over?
Because, I don't know.
That he doesn't have to get up the next morning to run.
He knows that.
But he says, but you know how he'll say, "Are you sad you won't run today?" I'm kind of happy and I'm kind of sad.
I'm a little bit happy and a little bit sad.
What's a murder-suicide, Ralph? What did we say?
No, because running suicide. It's a type of running drill where you have to do the lines.
Oh, and then Tristan did some sort of a beep test.
Oh yeah, he did well on his beep test.
I never knew what a beep test was. I'm like, beep test, like a swearing test? Beep.
A beep test is there. I think it's 20 yards apart or 20 meters apart.
In the gymnasium.
In the gymnasium, and the kids have to run from one pylon to the next before the beep. And so I guess round 1, the beeps are really spread apart. They're really slow. And then by the time you keep going, the beeps get faster and faster.
How come I didn't know
this? And then I think he said he got up to level 13.3
or something.
Which was second fastest to Christian.
Yeah, which is still Christian.
You've never heard of that? They do it for cops. for training for
Tristan
cops.
is so good to be a cop. He's just colorblind.
He's colorblind. You want him to be a cop?
No, I guess.
So I finished.
It's a blessing in disguise. He won't see the scary.
I finished
of his
Luke
life.
Cage, and Luke Cage was good, and so I started a new series, Gotham season 2.
Oh.
And it's a lot better. It's way better than Gotham season
Way
1.
better.
It's more better.
Way better.
So they have, I guess the whole thing about season 2 is they're focusing on all the villains. And they have this one character who I think is supposed to be the Joker, but then turns out might not be the Joker. But he really looks like the Joker. He has this weird smile that he can do. That it looks like the Joker's face. But yeah, it's good. I'm probably on episode 4. Tristan started watching it too. I think he's on episode 1 or 2.
Oh wow.
Because I told him he couldn't watch Luke Cage because it was more adult, but
Yeah.
Gotham
Are those all
should be okay.
recyclables?
I think so. What else?
I am listening to The Singles Game. It's a book about a girl who is a tennis player.
Oh,
So it's an audiobook. It's very good.
it's like you before.
Yeah, but she's on a professional level.
Okay.
But like basically, it's
Not just walling.
she got injured like at the semifinals in Wimbledon,
Okay.
and so she was off for.
Is this the
about
true
a year.
story, or-
No, it's a fiction, but
Okay.
it's just fun, like sort of like what they go through, and they drop names of all the famous tennis players out there too. So it's almost like
Agassi.
well, no, they say
Sampras.
yeah, all of that, Chris Everett, all that stuff, like
Okay.
So it's interesting. But before that, what else did I read? I've been listening to books. Books listening is a lot easier than book reading. I really have to book read. That's why I really want to sit in Starbucks.
Mm.
Not that I'll really sit in Starbucks. I'll probably like meander through the aisle.
Oh, the Blue Jays lost.
Twice.
They've lost the first 2 games.
Twice.
They can't score. They lost 2-0 and 2-1. They've only scored 1 run in 2 games. So they're getting shut down.
So I'm not buying Blue Jay shirts today.
No. Lego Snoop. Lego Snoop's in Germany.
Oh, cool.
Um,
So last night we went to a family wedding.
yes.
It was my mom's second cousin's
Former,
first daughter's
former roommate.
wedding. Yeah. They'll convolute. So my mom has a very extensive family here.
Extended tribe.
Extended tribe on so many sides of her mom's and dad's family. I don't even know where it begins and where it ends, but they're so huge, but really we're so tiny, right? Like I'm an only child. Every time I go to these tribal parties, it's like they're a humongous tribe unto themselves. I'm always like, they're all happy to see me. Oh, I haven't seen you so long. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you since you were like in diapers. And I wasn't in diapers, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you're really just like fish swimming outside of the school of fish, if anything. So it's always like a fun event because these people are party loving.
They're crazy.
Crazy. That's what
They're wild.
they're wild. They're not your typical just let's go to a wedding party.
Yeah.
They're crazy. They're wild. So it was a fun party. We didn't stay too long. The DJ was kind of off.
DJ was good.
Good, but then he'll like mix these weird music, and
I think that was for like the older people.
and then it just like clears everything.
I think that was for the older people.
But you know how
all the line dancing. was
Yeah,
for the
so
older
line
people.
dancing almost like the Filipino
Macarena.
the Filipino national dancing is
Yeah.
line dancing.
But then they started playing like
And
the
we have
hip
like
hop,
different ones.
the hip
Yeah.
hop, and the
Yeah. But again, like so many other weddings, a lot of the DJs, they usually encourage people to get on the dance floor. Not this family.
because they already just go, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, come on, everybody go on the dance floor.
But we were at like the old table now,
Because we
Which-
are
which used to be the young
old.
table.
But we technically are still younger than like our parents' tables.
Yeah,
So it was weird because
the older
like
cousins
yes,
table.
we're the older cousins table because there's clearly
late
a
30
younger cousins
Late
table
30s,
now.
40s.
We're also having their own children. We're like, what? I can't believe you have 2 kids already. You were just a
Who?
kid. Steven.
Oh, but he's at our table.
He was at our table. And I'm like, how? How are you at our table? I never thought we were at the same table.
Yeah. There's even a younger table, like 21-year or 22-year-olds
Yes.
in that table.
Yes. I guess I would be in the same table as like Raph and Lou.
Yeah.
We'd be in a table. I don't have many cousins and we're global. You don't have, and all your cousins are way older than you. They don't party like that.
So
And all
the
these people were like raised together. They're
so the
like,
bride was
cute.
Filipino and the groom was from Hungarian. Hungary.
Hungary. So they,
He had like a French accent.
maybe
sounded
it
French.
is Hungarian accent. Anyhow,
Me Arnold. No,
clearly
Arnold's Austrian.
love defies language because they were able to communicate.
Did they
somehow.
when did they meet? Because he
I
said that
feel like
a lot of people met him in August on Facebook or something.
like this family.
Okay, so they just found out about him in August.
No, but I guess people are just like, okay, let's be friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right? I haven't friended him because I don't feel like I really met him last night.
Yeah.
So in any case, my second cousin, Tina, is an English teacher here, but she decided to go to Abu Dhabi to teach there.
Abu Dhabi
is in Middle East. So she was there for a couple of years, but of course, in doing so, she was able to travel all over Europe. And on one of her visits to London, England, she met Attila,
Yes,
who was also there on vacation or maybe living there. I hear he's in law enforcement.
Okay,
But
he's big. He's like a buff guy.
I know. If you go to his Facebook page, because even if we're not friends, you can spy on him. He's like in UFC. He like does a lot of the Muay Thai martial arts skill stuff. And there's a lot of photos of them in gym sweats.
Okay.
Where she looks.
Yeah.
And so they met, I guess,
Facebook
briefly.
stalking?
Yeah, Facebook stalking and hit it off. But of course, they realized, oh my goodness, how are we going to make this relationship go?
Lego Snoop says French and Hungarian accents can easily get confused.
Is Hungary right outside of France? I don't know.
I don't know my
geography.
Yeah, I don't know my geography.
Well. Maybe.
From Germany, so.
Oh, okay.
He knows Europe, probably.
Probably. We'll look it up. I can Google map it like right now.
Yeah.
So in any case, he was there, but none of his family relatives were at the wedding last night. But they're leaving this Tuesday, and they're actually going to fly to Hungary. And this coming Saturday, they have wedding number 2 with the Hungarians.
You think it's crazier than the Filipino one?
This is pretty crazy. It's not even Filipino; it's a Canadian Filipino.
Yeah,
which is really North American. But her parents are going, and I feel like some aunties and uncles are also flying over.
Oh wow!
To glimpse Hungary, and why not have a big party? Maybe it's going to be wild there because of the Filipinos going to Hungary.
Num 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 num.
What do they eat in Hungary?
I don't know.
Meat. I feel like lots of meat.
But we were able to get our groove on.
And then, but what was cool was us younger, older cousins table were right near the dance floor, right by the presidential table almost, which is usually reserved for more important people, we think, like the older aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Right? We're like, why are we like right here front and center and not tucked away in the corner, being loud and rowdy, tucked away in the corner? Because my table had people who were loud and rowdy.
Yeah.
Not
us.
Me.
We're not as rowdy as her relatives.
I strive to be, but I'm like, no. Maybe in a different parallel universe.
Yes.
But what we didn't realize was the wall that all the aunties and uncles were on against. Oh. Later on in the evening, there was this magical buffet dessert room that opened.
The walls
with
opened
like
up.
Pyrotechnics, and they were right there. They had like a eat-all-you-can buffet for desserts and a crepe station and a pastry station.
It's like the waffles with the ice cream.
The waffles with everything. So that's why those aunties were right there, because there was a whole grand show with fire and candles and all that stuff that lit up for them. And we're just like, and we suddenly felt we're in the back. We're like, whoa, what was going on there? Woo! So yeah, that was the highlight of last
How was the food? How do you like the food?
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
I still like our wedding better.
The dessert. You didn't finish your dessert. You didn't finish the ice cream. You didn't like ice?
It wasn't that good. Tartufo?
Yeah.
So I've had better tartufo. It was okay, but I wasn't sure. But the cake was good. The chocolate cake that I liked it.
The actual cake.
The red velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah, wedding cake was good. I didn't get the waffle because I didn't want to line up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like everybody looks unchanged. Everybody's like saying to me, "Oh, you look the same," and I say to them, "You look the same too." And I'm like, "You're a grandma." One day, I was telling like my other cousin beside me, like one day we're gonna go to an event, and I'm like, "Wow, you're a grandma now? Crazy." We're not.
It's
anywhere
the Filipino skin kind of looks.
I'm here for you guys. Thanks, Legos.
Lego Snoop says going east. I think it's Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, then Hungary.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah, but then the countries aren't huge.
Where's Dracula?
Transylvania.
No.
Transylvania.
No.
Dracula.
Transylvania. That's not in Hungary. Is Dracula from Hungary?
Dracula's from Transylvania. Or Count Chocula.
Where?
Yeah. What else? I think that's everything. Is that all the news that we can use?
No. Hang on. Dracula's from Romania.
Oh, Romania.
Jeez.
Not Transylvania.
No. And how far?
Where's Transylvania?
Maybe Transylvania's made up.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, you know who's back?
Who?
Harold.
What do you mean? Where did he go?
He was on the Asian Pacific stream
It's
yesterday.
right beside Hungary. That's why I feel like when I read some of these like
Transylvania.
other fictional works with like vampires, they'll always mention like Hungary, like Bucharest, Romania is in Romania, or Bulgaria. All of these beautiful vampire.
Transylvania is in Romania.
Oh, it
says Lego
is.
Snoop.
Okay, thanks, Lego Snoop.
Harold's back. He was on the Asian Pacific stream.
So what do you mean he's back? Like he had a
He's just out of his dark.
he's part of his second phase of light.
So he had his new mic going on. The big. It was like the mic with the big spit guard.
Is it like the one where you're like?
It's like the ones that artists, like singers, would use when they're doing.
Does it sound different?
It sounds like James Earl Jones.
Whoa, Harold.
Darth Vader. And then this morning I missed it. When I got home, it was already done. But Ozzy had a Let's Build, and
What are they building?
he was building like the ATST Star Wars.
Okay. Hey,
but Harold was
Ozzy
on.
still doing his like live stream of a day in the life of Ozzy? How's that going?
Ozzy stuff?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a post in a while, so I'm not sure.
Mm.
But Harold and Cool Kid Bricks were on, and Cool Kid Bricks hasn't been on in a long time.
Cool Kid Bricks too has a dark age.
Yeah, he's been dark as well.
I'm dark.
So not sure if they're back or if this was like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Like on the stream that I had last week, Jeremy popped in, but I think that
Yes.
might just be like a one-time thing.
Oh, so none of these to like Philly Brickfest.
They're probably still going to Philly Brickfest.
Done. Now we're like the old cousins table, and there's like a younger cousin.
Lego
table.
Snoop is one of the newer
cousins
YouTubers.
Table.
So he's gonna be.
I know, it's at work. One of our interns, a student, she's like, "Hey Maria, I heard you have a Lego channel," and I'm like,
"Who's
who
this?"
are you? She's one of our students, but she had worked before in the next unit with Harrison, and Harrison knew about my drawing channel. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's always good to keep a mystery. I don't understand. Harrison told me. So do you? And I just ignored her.
Oh, you don't want viewers?
I do, but I want to come like secretly.
Oh, so then what's
sort
next?
of like you? It's like nobody like really tells people that you're chiropractor.
So what else? What else did she say?
She's like, "Oh, that's so cool, Maria. If you have a Lego channel." I wasn't sure what she would. She was a little creepy.
And you're coming back with
I'm like, do you want me to give you a pass on today's competence? Let's talk about this right now.
Oh, she wanted to blackmail you.
I think she wanted to suck up to me so I can give her, I don't know. But yeah, that'd be so cool, Maria.
So on Saturday here, I don't know if it was in the States too, but here they had Toys R Us Make and Take.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. I didn't see anything in the States, but it wasn't the Disney Beauty and the Beast one. It was actually a Nexo night Make and Take. And it was different from any other Make and Takes that we've gotten in the past because it was like a mix-all. So Tristan is excited because of all the joints. And then Mason's excited because he gets to keep his...
And have the joints.
And have the joints and
be like Tristan.
Yeah, and be like Tristan. So this is how it looks like. It's supposed to be one of the monsters. So Nexo Night monster.
Oh.
And so it
looks
comes
like
with
a squat troll.
a Thor hammer. And you get these trans orange claws, which usually come in trans blue. Remember I used these in trans blue for my Lego Dimensions?
Yeah.
The portal?
Yes.
But now it's in orange.
Or would they have scene too?
I'm thinking Chima.
Oh, got it.
I'm thinking it might have been in Chima, like the tiger tribe or something.
I like how they look like a little warthog.
Yeah.
Lego, you're so smart.
And then the little horns. But so Tristan was doing it, and then he was done, and the person in charge is, "Whoa, you're so fast." And Tristan's like,
I am 12 almost, you know.
I'm not sure what the cutoff age. I'm thinking 14.
I'm thinking 20.
What?
How old are we?
No, cutoff age for being able to do a make and take.
Yeah.
So
Like they don't check for how old you are, but I guess if you look really stubbly.
if you have a mustache, maybe the stash is the limit.
The stash is the limit. Hey,
So-
is it like it's almost November again?
Oh,
Did you notice so many of my Asian cousins have like
beard?
I hate Asian beards. Oh, sorry, who has Asian beards? It's
Harold.
No, he doesn't. No, but like he has a mustache here. But like when they grow it like this, it's like, you know, those Japanese actors, and it's just like scraggly and it's thin. It's not like a thick university professor beard. It's like thick. I don't know. I can't grow a stash.
Maria got a gift from one of her. What would you call her?
Cousin's cousin.
Cousin's cousin.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But she's not related to you. Mm-hmm. Cousin's cousin, and it is a
family portrait of us.
So similar to how Dan Galleries drew the brick adjuster and family. So we have brick zapper, brick adjuster, Big T. Big T was like, "Why am I yellow?" I'm like, "Because you're jaundice. You're part of the family.
You're becoming a
little buscus and baby bricks." And I think what she did was she probably saw one of our videos of the Philly Brick Fest torsos, and I think these are supposed to be the yellow brick.
Yes.
Graphic Brick says that's a great portrait. Yes.
Oh, I guess that is her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
Just making confirmation.
So this is just gonna probably just go in the Lego room. It was a nice gesture from initials KD. Katie, in case she's watching this.
Yes.
So this is what watercolor.
Watercolor. Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks like he's having issues.
But that's actually the face of the actual minifigure.
I look extra fatter, like broader in this photo.
See, this is the face. This here is the face of Big T that I chose for him because he sometimes makes this face.
Let's see.
It's not focusing.
I didn't see that.
Let it focus on.
Let it focus. Let it focus.
It's not focusing. There. See?
Where did you put this?
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Your hand's in the way, but if they see it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's
right.
Okay. Agree.
Uh-oh. It's on the fly. I just put it behind Smalley World. Because I don't know where to put it. So it just goes here.
Yeah, it's weird. They've been here for a year now, eh, Nick?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at that photo for Thanksgiving where Cheryl was like right on you.
Which one?
Have you seen that on Facebook?
No.
Even when we're taking the photo, like she was practically sitting on you, and I'm like, "Ooh, I've never had a photo that close."
You've never had a photo that close.
I was getting giggly.
I've never seen that photo.
I was getting giggly when that whole thing was happening. Where is she? What's her name?
I don't know if we can show these guys the photo.
No, I don't think we could. What's her name?
So graphic says Toy Story 3 right in the feels. I'm not sure what he means by that. Toy Story 3 right in the feels. All right, 15 minutes, and I think we can do some news.
Oh, there's one news you can use that I'm so excited about. A set that's coming out.
Is it the
Yellow Submarine with the Beatles?
Oh, that's further down. Oh, we'll talk about that after.
It's coming November 1st. But can we not buy it right at November 1st?
I will see.
It's not going to be sold out.
It's
like the Lego ideas. It doesn't get sold out within.
It might
on the 1st, but we don't want to buy it on the 1st.
Because it's like the Disney Castle and Big Bang Theory when it first because it's one of the licensed ones.
Big Bang Theory is all over the place right now. Still.
Everyone's gonna want it.
Everyone's gonna want it. It'll come out still.
So there's a promotion in the U.S. and it's the Lego store.
But not for us in the U.S. So
it's Toys R Us, and so I think it's this free A-wing, A-wing pilot. Harold was telling me about it. Lego Star Wars Rebel A-wing pilot figure with any Lego Star Wars construction purchase of $30 or more. So I guess any of these sets here you can buy, and you can get this poly bag, but we don't get that.
But are the poly bags good? Like, is it really worth it?
I don't know.
It's creepy.
Another. Wow, that is creepy. looks like a real person.
Oh,
Here, you can show those guys.
So,
So my mom
yesterday, when we were at the wedding, we left the boys with Nick's mom. And she's so proud of Tristan's accomplishment at the cross country that yesterday she themed it as congratulations, cross country celebration get
make
together.
It small first because it looks creepy.
So she makes his favorite, like she's a great cook. She makes a lot of gluten-free stuff. Like so his gluten-free lasagna, chocolate cake, the works. And she's so in love with her firstborn grandchild. She really is.
But it looks creepy. There's
she loves
it looks like
she loves this old photo. It is. It's like those teratoma. What are they called? Like when you have like another a Siamese perhaps growing out of, I don't know if you guys see it, but it's like Tristan when he was a little boy and he was a little bit more chunkier. But this is Nana's most favorite photo of Tristan that she's since decapitated from the true photo and stuck into a cake.
stuck the head into a cake. It's blurry. It's hard to see. Maybe I'll zoom it now. So that's how old is Tristan in that?
I want to say 7 or 8.
Really? I thought he was younger.
Or yesterday.
He actually has like gel in his hair.
Gel in his hair, big.
He needs a haircut. Too bad he couldn't get a haircut before his.
We can. I told him let's go get a haircut, and he's like, "No, I don't want to." Technically, we can. Oh, I didn't see this. Uncle JB's about to hate him.
There's also gonna be a Lego Friends bowling alley polybag with any Lego Friends, Disney Princess, Juniors, or Elves purchase of $30 or more. So that could be cool. I haven't seen what the bowling alley polybag is. There's no picture here. Oh, there is. So it's this one. It's kind of small, but
not small.
I mean, the photo is kind of small. I tried to zoom it up, but that's the polybag.
Oh, hot today?
Why?
A friend of mine just posted when October feels like July.
Yes. What else? Oh, so Lego Superheroes 2017 sets. There's gonna be a Spider-Man Homecoming. There's no photos yet, but what do we have here? We have just set numbers.
Oh.
Just different set numbers.
Thanks, the Brick Fan.
And he also says that Lego Batman movie, there's 5 more set number sets. This is interesting and creepy at the same time.
That is creepy.
So there's a bag that makes it look like you have Lego hands. So I think there's like, you hold like the rope on the inside and then it makes it look like you have.
And this is going to be at the Lego store?
Because
it says Lego bag concept. Or is it just a concept? But that is creepy and cool. And
it's posted by this guy, Jung Ho Lee, and
so he's the one who designed it
at the New York School of Visual Arts.
Oh,
and they call it the Lego handbag.
Haha, get it? The handbag.
Oh yeah. So
I feel like we keep on seeing this. Why? Like every full of brick.
Oh, the new trailer for
Rogue One. That was cool.
I like it.
When's it coming out?
It's coming out December. December.
Is that going to be before Fantastic
Harry Potter comes out in November.
Oh, really? I thought that was more December.
I saw the poster.
Well, we got to reserve one for like New Year's Day. I don't want to have a...
Hey, Big B.
I don't want to like wait. You know how sometimes we watch all the great movies and then come January 1st when we have our traditional let's watch something, we're like, fine, let's watch any.
Okay.
Let's wait. If there's nothing else, you know what I mean, to see. But I don't want to.
So the trailer, you got to see Darth Vader.
Yes, at the end. Always at the end, though. They always tease you like that, right?
And it was like a bigger shot of him, like marching towards. I was in the AF. Big B says he was in the AF.
Air Force.
Oh, hey, Girl in Your Bricks.
Oh, hi. Also. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling much better.
Oh, why?
Because she was sick for so long.
Oh, yes. I keep seeing posts though that she's like doing all sorts of making pancakes and stuff.
Oh.
Okay. So
I hear my baby. He's somehow got out of the bed. Got off the bed.
He made his way down. What else news that we can use? There are next page, Alan the Brick Fan.
Did I tell you I have this mild obsession with Swell water bottles?
What's that?
The wooden water bottle that I have, but it's not wooden. It's really like a stainless steel. The one that I carry.
I thought that's a Clean Canteen.
It's not a Clean Canteen. They're called Swell. And I initially didn't like them, and I kind of still don't, but I just somehow have an obsessive thing towards them. There it is. Sorry,
okay.
It's not Swell bottles.
So this is the cool, the Yellow Submarine. And I'm thinking a lot of people are going to like this, like not even Lego fans, but just like Beatles fans. And there's tons and tons and tons and tons of Beatles fans, right?
Yes. Tons and tons.
So this is what is Yellow Submarine, like the 1970s Beatles? Not the 1960s Beatles.
I don't know. I feel like this is one of their
because look at their clothes. It's
older ones. I think it's one of their.
It's like Big B. Is Yellow Submarine the 1960s Beatle or 1970s?
You're right. I think 70s. I think they were like clean cut, then they became really bohemic, right?
Yeah, because they have like the long hair now.
And like, who would sing about the Yellow Submarine? That's like people who are high.
Yeah, that's
odd.
Lucy with
the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah, that's stuff.
And let's talk about the sun.
I thought you were gonna say. So we have John Lennon is over here with the telescope, and then we got Paul McCartney with the cool tie. Big B says it's the hippie Beatles, not the boy band Beatles. Yeah, it's not the NSYNC Beatles. I don't know what this green thing that George Harrison's carrying. What is that?
The submarine thing that you looked at the submarine?
Because Ringo's carrying like a drum. And I'm thinking that's a telescope or a microphone. Love. I don't know what that is. Who here in the chat can tell us what George Harrison is holding? That green.
I think it's, you know, when you look out in the submarine, could that be it? The little telescope?
Oh,
periscope?
Maybe.
I don't know. It looks funny.
Sitar. He says it's a sitar.
Oh.
Because he plays the.
It's like a guitar. Indian guitar, a sitar.
Like from what's that movie?
Yes. The Hotel, Marigold Hotel.
No. What's that movie? It's like a musical.
Oh my gosh! I'm so angry.
The musical they talk about a sitar.
My friend from work.
Oh, the Scotiabank Marathon.
Mike, a guy from work.
1:48. That's faster than you.
No, that's my fastest. 1:48 is my fastest.
Oh wow. So
this has been his first marathon ever.
Oh, okay. So this set, it says it's based on the 1968 animated film. So it's part 1960s, part 1970s. It's the late 1960s.
Oh.
Because boy band Beatles was probably like 1962.
Yeah. The cute.
Yeah. This is going to be 550 pieces for $60 in America. So probably 75 in Canada.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Most likely.
November 1st?
November 1st. Yep. Oh, and they come with, I don't remember Jeremy, but not Port City Bricks, but this guy.
Yes.
I remember. Do you remember this guy?
No, I don't at all. They said that they're going to the Green Bay Packers game.
They're going. They're flying there.
Where's that? In Florida?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, they're going there. How did they get that?
I don't know.
Who are these people that
you know?
No.
And if you go to Alan the Brick Fan, or maybe just YouTube, you can also see a cool little animated short. It's a stop motion animation of the actual,
really? Who?
If you just press
okay.
It's called The Beatles' Yellow Submarine versus the Sea Monster.
I like the minifigures. It's such a great looking build. You know what I mean? Why do I think it's such a great looking build? I don't know. It's all smooth tiled.
Who thinks lovely. This is a sticker? Hopefully that's a printed tile.
It better be a sticker.
You don't want it to be a sticker?
No.
Big B says Beatles are split along album lines, pre-post Sgt. Pepper in the most common timeline to differentiate them. Pumpkin Brick says, is that a new mold? You mean the one for Jeremy? Maybe. I don't remember any other.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe they used some of the Angry Bird mold. Doesn't look like an Angry Bird.
No.
It looks like an Angry Potato.
Angry Potato.
It also comes with this cool little stand to make it look like it's floating. So that's nice. And you can actually put the
Where are you going to put it? your Lego Ideas area is like full.
I'll figure it
And
out.
I feel like it's taller than what that space allows
You think it's big?
I think it's big. I think it's tall. Or maybe not, actually. Look, if you look at the minifigures.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's tall because of those pipes in the top, like the water.
It does kind of look tall. Oh, I'll figure it out. Like my
We'll
Big Bang,
figure it out.
my Big Bang Theory is not up there.
You know what we need to get rid of to start making spaces for more Lego? All these DVDs.
What?
We got to put them away in bins.
What?
And get rid of all those toys so we can put all the DVDs there.
Oh yeah. So they've updated the Lego Dimensions list of all the different Lego Dimension characters from the different waves. And so I guess the newest waves are at the bottom. Wave 6 and 7. It's kind of blurry.
Blurry.
You can see that. So that's cool.
Cool.
I'm still waiting for a lot of them to go on sale. And
Did you get the ones in Lego store that are like half off?
no, snooze you lose. When I went, it was already
Gone.
It was gone. So Lego Shield, there is 10,000. Probably not gonna make it.
Yeah. Huge.
Oh, there was something.
What is that? Lego Olympics? Lego Olympics. Haha. Lego Olympics.
There was you know how
It's
the
like-
how the fish the fish boat, the fisherman boathouse is
Sure.
the next
Yeah.
Lego Ideas. Harold was showing on the Asian Pacific stream the newest one that made it, and it's called like Lovelace, and it looks like
Isn't that the porn star?
no, it was I don't know. It was like Love Something, and it was what was it called? That black and white minifigure with the white face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's that's the next one. I'm trying to find it.
let's reserve it for next week.
But let's not type in Lovelace on the
Lego
chat.
Lovelace
I thought it was like something like that. It has lace in it.
and love.
Big B says, "Why does Maria know that and Nick doesn't?"
This is supposed to be a G-rated.
Big B's laughing right now. Okay, so I think it is that time, the 1 hour mark on our stopwatch.
No baseball game today. I'm sad.
Boo.
What are you gonna do? We're all gonna stalk Tristan? My baby!
Oh, they're both coming down.
No, I don't want you.
Mommy.
Okay, come here.
Come
Hey,
on,
come
we're
here, come
just
here. I was
joking.
being mean.
Yeah. Yeah, geez.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Hi. What did you do? Did you make poo? I have him in his big boy pull-ups.
Okay, so I'm gonna thank. There's someone crying upstairs. Here, you can.
I was joking. Jeez, how can you toughen up the kid? This is Hayden. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
He's big now. We're trying to toilet train him, but we're kind of on the lazy side of things. He tells us, though, but he tells us after the fact. Show them your nice Spider-Man shirt. Look, it's Spider-Man shirt.
Whoa.
And it has a hoodie. And it glows in the dark.
Whoa. Whoa.
What did you do upstairs? You were supposed to be watching Go Gabba Gabba. So we haven't had this guy yet build any sets. He kind of plays at the gym with some Duplo, right? You play Duplo. You play Lego.
Yeah.
But his most favorite is basketball.
1, 2, 3.
He is so big.
Oh.
I'm not sure if we can take him to Philly Brick Fest because I feel like by that time he's just gonna run around like crazy. This guy, if we're gonna bring him to Philly Brick Fest, remember? Mason, you know I love you the most.
Really?
Oh,
So
hey,
heavy.
you know this thing? I found the blue guy.
What blue guy?
The blue guy for this. You want me to get the blue guy one day? Why are you crying? Look, if we didn't have a Tristan, we look like we were like young parents with young kids
Yes.
versus being young parents of an old kid.
Okay, so thanks everyone for hanging out. I mean, not hanging out. That's a different show. For chatting with us today on Full of Brick. Thank you to Ralph DeBrule and Big B Bricks pull the Jay and Bob parenting approach. Jay and Silent Bob. Thank you to Brick Dudes and Pumpkin Bricks, Alex Bricks, and Ralph the Brule,
Yeah.
and Graphic Bricks, and a girl in her bricks. And is that everyone? Oh, Lego Snoop, Big Rick Machine, and Pumpkin, and that's it.
And Brick Dude.
So next week, what's going on next week? Are we doing it on Sunday again?
What is next week? Next week we have the race on Saturday.
Oh, we have the race on Saturday.
So we'll be very busy with like
I might
skating.
have a Torlug meeting afterwards at 6.
Oh, okay.
Sunday. Yeah, we should be able to do it Sunday.
I think so.
They're getting headache by going click, click, click.
And the following week I'm already going. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you know, for Halloween,
Yeah.
I was gonna drop off Tristan at his basketball, and maybe
Why,
come
it's
home
Monday?
here. Yeah, come home here, and we.
They're not
we can
gonna
go
do the
trick-or-treating.
drills. They're not gonna do the drills
And
on
then I'll go-
Halloween for that
And then
guy.
I'll go back to there, and then he could do trick or treating around the area where the
That's
school is.
mean.
I already told him, and he's cool with it.
That's
It's not.
mean.
He doesn't want to go with these guys.
Amazing.
Okay,
You
so
better know if I'm in Flanders Fields when I come up.
Flanders Field where Poppy's
Yeah,
going.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, this is Nick and
Maria.
and see Mason.
Listen.
You come over here
Oh, and the last one.
with his fake hand.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Um,
Bye.
bye.